Stories of dangerous spirits and creatures lurking around the lakes and riverbeds across England are fairly common. There is the Grendillo, small green humanoids who stalk the riverbeds for children to drown. There is also Peg Prowler, who does the same thing but disguised as an old hag. But the worst of these is Jenny Greenteeth, who does not discriminate and drowns both the young and the elderly. Jenny is also known as Ginny or Wicked Jenny, and her stories exist predominantly around the north of England, around Liverpool, Lancashire and the surrounding counties. Her name refers to the green tint of her skin and her razor-sharp teeth. The easiest way to describe Jenny is as a river or swamp hag, the bogeyman or bogey woman of the lakes and rivers. Children were warned to stay away from dangerous bodies of water, otherwise Jenny would find them and drag them in. Jenny could blend into her surroundings so well she was essentially invisible to the naked eye. What may seem like an ordinary stagnant pond may have a nightmarish hag waiting under the surface. She was also used as a way to scare children into brushing their teeth. If you didn't keep them clean, well, Jenny would find you. So brushing your teeth not only helps you avoid cavities and other dental issues, but it may also stop you being drowned by an old hag, who also happens to have horrendous teeth. Absolute hypocrite. Jenny herself is closely associated with bodies of water surrounded and covered by duckweed, which can make the water seem like solid ground and is rather dangerous for anyone, particularly children, who are unaware. Stories like this are the perfect example of folklore and its purpose. Yes, these stories can be interesting and sometimes scary, but they also have a greater purpose or moral behind them. Our next legend is one you may be familiar with without exactly hearing his story: Jack the Giant Killer. This is a great one for me because growing up, Jack and the Beanstalk was easily one of my favourite fairy tales. This story takes place during the reign of King Arthur. Our main character Jack is the son of a Cornish farmer. Jack is smart and strong, destined to be more than just a farmer like his father. Not that there's anything wrong with being a farmer, Jack just wanted something more adventurous. One day he came across the giant Cormoran, who was known to the farmers because of his taste for livestock. He wisely decided against a confrontation. Later, when he went into town, he overheard members in the town hall talking about the giant, and so Jack spoke up inquiring about what type of reward he would be given. They looked at Jack and scoffed. "The giant's treasure shall be your reward," and so Jack accepted. Knowing he couldn't fight the giant head-on, he took a shovel, a horn, and a pickaxe over to where he last saw Cormoran. During the night, he took the shovel and began to dig a hole. By the morning, he had created a pit trap over 20 feet deep, which he covered with sticks and straw to disguise the hole. He placed himself on one side of the trap and began to blow his horn. With the ground shaking, the giant labored over. "Why are you blowing that horn so loud while I sleep? I'm gonna boil your bones for breakfast." The giant ran towards Jack and fell into the pit trap, leaving only his head exposed. Now with the playing field even, Jack took his pickaxe and killed Cormoran. Shortly after, he found the giant's treasure, and once the town magistrates had heard of his victory, he was dubbed Jack the Giant Slayer and given a sword and a belt. Hearing of Cormoran's demise, another giant, Blunderbore, vowed vengeance against this newly crowned Giant Slayer. Blunderbore was known for kidnapping lords and ladies, eating the men and taking the women for wives. He would eat the husbands in front of the wives, and if they refused to join in on this twisted feast, then he would take them and hang them by their hair in his dungeon until they starve. Not a very pleasant fellow, as you can imagine. Jack, exhausted from his travels, stopped for a drink and a rest at a nearby town. Whilst asleep, unfortunately, Jack is found by Blunderbore, who takes him back to his castle and throws him in his dungeon. Excited about his new find, Blunderbore invited another giant to his castle so they could feast on Jack together. In this time, however, Jack manages to escape the dungeon, and with some rope he fashions 2 nooses. When the giants arrived, he tied the rope to a wooden beam. He then slid down and threw the nooses over the giants. Distracted by the ropes around their necks, Jack was able to swing across and slice their throats with his sword. Jack then freed all of the women being held captive in Blunderbore's castle. In Wales, Jack met a 2-headed giant who offered him a room for the night. However, Jack was weary of the giant's intentions, and so he placed a pile of wood under his bedsheets and left the room. The giant, believing Jack was asleep, entered his room, and with his enormous club smashed the bed into pieces. Hearing the cracking of the wood, he was convinced he had broken all of Jack's bones and returned to his room satisfied. The next morning, Jack walked into the giant's room to thank him for his hospitality. Perplexed as to how Jack was still alive, he asked him if he felt anything during the night, to which Jack replied, "Merely a rat slapping me with his tail." The giant took offense. On the table were 2 bowls of fresh porridge. Before leaving, Jack challenged him to an eating contest, and the giant accepted. Jack pretended to pour the porridge into his mouth, however it went straight into a bag inside of his coat pocket. When the giant tried to do the same, the porridge burnt his throat. He then told the giant he could perform a trick that the giant could not possibly copy. He took his knife and stabbed himself in the stomach, slicing open the bag of porridge. The giant, believing Jack had just sliced open his own belly, was sick and tired of being outstaged by him. He took the knife and plunged it into his own stomach, shortly after dropping dead. Jack had succeeded in making the giant slay himself, and so he continued on with his journey. Soon after, he came across King Arthur's son, to whom he pledged his servitude. As Jack continued his duties, he would be crowned a Knight of the Round Table, the knight who was known for killing giants.
Good afternoon, guys. Hello there, how are you doing? How is everybody? Happy Monday, welcome to a new week. Super Sangu here. And yeah, we are back with some Demon Prince action. I'm loving our Demon Prince, honestly. I had so much fun with this the other day. So yeah, we've got Buttock, Quake, Fondle Fist. Lock up your daughters. Send your sons away. Do things to get your family away from this guy, because he's I don't know what he's going to do, but with a name like this, who can tell? Buttock, Quake, Fondle Fist. There we go. Warhammer, yeah, it's free on Epic Launcher. Yeah, I think it has been for a few days. So yeah, Warhammer 1. If anybody's got Warhammers 2 and 3 on the Epic Game Store, then you can get Warhammer 1 for free. So yeah, guys, but we are back. So I do have. So let's see. So I just opened this up, but then I noticed that we do actually have some stuff. So we're using Armored Chaotic Body with Foreboding Ignition at the moment. Hang on, Foreboding Ignition. I don't really like Foreboding Ignition. I think it looks cool. I think the armor's good as well. But what was the one that we just got? It was Chaos Armor and Foreboding. It's literally exactly the same, apart from we get hit points instead of spell resist. So I think that's probably slightly better. Yeah, it's making me look more and more Nurgly at the moment. But that's cool. Okay. And then we have Pestilence Decay with hit points and weapon damage, or Purge the Weak with speed. So speed, hang on, what's that? Duration 22 seconds. Okay, so he can go faster, gets more leadership. Leadership plus 6 and vigor per second, and he recovers his vigor. Yeah, I think this might be better. The charge bonus is nice. Mind you, that said though, yeah, without the charge bonus, that fits in really well. That works really well because we do have the actual charge increase. We have the charge bonus increase for attacking in the flank and the rear. So buffing our charge bonus again is pretty good. Yeah, okay, alright, so this is fine. And then what did we pick up here? So unit mass, armor. What have we got at the moment? Devastating flank. Okay, we don't want to change these. That's good. And the tail, we've got the corn tail on. So armor plus 10, melee attack plus 5, and we get a mortis engine effect. And this would change it to 5 melee attack, 5 melee defense. I think we'll keep the mortis engine, yeah. Okay, he's looking good. Yeah, he's looking okay. What do you think the highest weapon strength you can get in the game is? Like 3.5k, I don't know. I know that you're going to tell us so. And I'm actually really happy. Oh, dude, Gromash. Yo, Gromash, thank you very much for the raid, dude. I've only just started, thank you. How's it going today? Yeah, how you doing, guys? And Stroyer, hello. Guys who are already in my stream today, do you go check out Gromash. So yeah, he's just raided us. So say hi, make some noise. Welcome in the raiders. And yeah, so we started a Demon Prince campaign the other day. Yeah, Gromash, dude, how's it going? Thank you very much again. So we have only just started for today. So we have got Butterquake Fondlefist, the Scourge of Norska. So like about to go on his way. He's looking very grey, isn't he, where he stands here? He's looking a little bit... Wow, look at that. He's lost all colour. He's not very well. That's very strange. It must just be this patch of like lighting here. Yeah, but there we go. So yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I would have thought it would be somebody who had innate, naturally high weapon strength anyway. Somebody like Kolek with the Sword of Cain, with various buff items as well. So, Buttercake Tumblefoot. Oh, is that why it is? Oh, thank you very much. Okay, so he greys out if he's got no movement left. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Gromash, thank you very much for the follow, dude, as well. Your follow number 636. So we are at the end of a turn. I am not doing anything here. We've got Seductive Cesspool. We're trying to go for a kind of Nurgle Slanesh mix. Just for the fun of it, really. And we're getting on okay so far. I think he's looking pretty cool. He's got Devastating Flanker, but his melee stats leave a lot to be desired at the moment. But he's already quite tough. He's already quite durable. Yeah, so Butterquake is obviously the Nurgle part of the name, and Fondlefist is the Slanesh part of the name. So that's what we're going for. But yeah, so what did you stream today, Gromash? How's it going? And yeah, let's have a look. Right, okay, so I think we're ready to move on. So the threats that we needed to deal with. We do have Kislev, like, probably coming across to us. But we've managed to deal with the Greenskins. Well, actually, Scarbrand finished them off. We're dealing with scaling at the moment. We've made peace with the Saal. And then we are at war with the Wood Elves. Where are they? Yeah, with the Wood Elves over here and with Nordland and stuff still. So, yeah, we'll see in time. And then random Kislev army. So we'll see in time how we get on. Oh boy, you're running a Catering campaign. I think I'd not do it justice if I said it's going horrible. Oh man, it can be pretty tough. Things get a bit wild, don't they? Especially when you have to deal with the souls as well. Right, let's leave that. No more. Destroyer, you're back to the top 500. Awesome, congratulations, dude. Okay, a shimmering rift appears, beyond which lies a zigzagged floor bounded by crimson curtains. The room is empty save for 4 bone white plinths, each of which bears an eldritch icon. The dark gods wish to know where your loyalties lie. The diplomatic... Oh, it's diplomatic relations with everybody. Okay, I'm actually going to take diplomatic relations with Slaneshi factions, because we want to try and see if we can get friendly with Nakari. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Right, okay, yeah, so we need to get... Oh, that's my ally, and they're besieging Longship Graveyard. Okay, that's kind of annoying, dudes. I mean, yeah, this is alright, you know, they are doing my bidding. I think I did tell them to come and get involved, but... still kind of annoying. However, Seductive Cesspool can go up to tier 3. Yeah, I think that's cool. Okay, right, let's do that. Yeah. So we've kind of dealt with our foes. We've dealt with our foes, you know, eventually. Like, we've pretty much dealt with everything, and now we just need to wait for the Demon Prince. Sorry, for the Demon Prince for Kislev to come across. They're not a war there, so I can. It's probably safe to say they are heading towards me. Yo, Mora, how's it going? How's it going, dudes? Welcome to the stream today. Alright, Honking Prince doesn't need to go back to... Probably doesn't need to go back to Seductive Cesspool anymore. So I'm just wondering if there's any hope of these guys, like, actually, yeah, they're raising instead of occupying, but probably not, because this is their native territory, isn't it? So, yeah, okay. But then again, if they don't deal with it, if they don't deal with the things over there, then it's going to be devastating. It's just going to be so frustrating if they, like, sack it and run away or something. Yeah, Gromash, thank you so much, man. Yeah, thanks again for the raid, dude. Yeah, I'll shout you out later on again. But yeah, I really appreciate that. Thank you. And yeah, thanks to the lurk as well. So yeah, take care. Have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your day. So it's time for us to sally out and go and spread some rather chaotic ideas forth, I think. Although it is nearly time. In fact, no, you know what we'll do? We'll hang on and wait for the rifts to open. Because we'll go into the Slanesh realm and see what we can do. I'm not necessarily going to go for a soul, but we might get ourselves a juicy, some kind of juicy reward. Obviously, we're losing. We are losing money having this guy around. Good grief. Okay, we are losing quite a lot of money, and yeah, I only have, after building up Seductive Cesspool, we only have like 5 turns worth of money. Which isn't a good place to be going into Souls, especially if I need a second army outside. There's no way this is not going to come under attack. I might have to accept that we lose Bay of Blades again. Make sure we don't lose Seductive Cesspool. So what's going to happen is, but like for now, we might be able to catch these armies actually on there before we go inside. So yeah, let's just come and sit ourselves here and just try and encourage them to come onto land. See if they'll come across here, and we'll have some fights to begin the stream proper, guys. Okay, alright, so... Curious to see if anybody likes us. I can't remember where we were. Oh, Kvelik D, but they're at war with Nakari. We'd like to be friendly with Nakari if we can. Yeah, so probably nothing to do. I could tell Greyling... I could tell them to go elsewhere, but they're not going to do it if they're already besieging something. Like, and I don't know if they're... I don't think... Oh, they are at war. Oh, okay, alright. Well, I'll try and give them coordination targets to just go for the Wood Elves. Yeah, we're not doing anything there. And then what was the other one? So, Bjornling. They're at war with the Wood Elves as well. Yeah, I did pull them into this war. I remember now. Okay, so I'm just going to tell them to just all-out focus over here. They won't stop what they're doing, though, probably. They probably will carry on and just take these settlements. And we can defeat Jarl Slaughterborg. Is that this little guy? Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to get that done. Oh, well. Alright, we'll try. I hope that, yeah, CA release patch notes as well, because by the time I'm home and ready to go start stream tomorrow... there's probably already going to be loads of information we're going to have to sift through before we do anything. If this save even works. Like, there is a chance the save won't work. So, let's just see. Hey, morning Hasher Champion, and morning to everybody else, guys. Morning, afternoon, whatever's going on. I'm glad that you're here, so... Right, this guy definitely wants friendship, but I would really much rather be friends with Nakari. I wonder if he's got, like, an intact province. Oh, we've got a random hero recruited, okay. Oh, you guys need to stop faffing about, because I really, really do need... Shit, yeah, we're not going to hang on in terms of the money at this rate. They came over here a bit more quickly and we could guarantee having a few fights. I think what we'll probably need to do is actually drop the Honking Prince for the time being. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. That's going to sort things out a little bit at least. Okay, so I've got like 6 turns worth of money left. If they just move... If something moves one time in this direction, we can go out and have a fight next turn. You're just cruising on Warhammer 2 until the patch releases. Yeah, it makes sense, cool. I hope it fixes a lot of the stuff that's been... yeah, frustrating us. All right, okay. So yeah, I'm expecting that we're not going to have a chance to take them after all. So I've recruited this guy, well, this girl, this it. So she's strong. Okay, she will have access to like she's got okay, Law of Slaanesh. I definitely need a scout. Let's see if we can keep her around, because otherwise, like, dropping her would be a great way to pretty much sort the money issue out. Bring her down here. I might decide to get rid of her, let's see. But yeah, when the building here goes up, we should get a little bit more money from it as well. That should be right, shouldn't it? Yeah, it's 200 there, 300 here, 4, 5, yeah, okay. This will go down to like minus 300, so yeah, it's all right. Okay, all right. I'm just hoping someone comes into my my trap. We need to have a fight. We need to get some cash, and then we need to go into Slaanesh's realm and get like a big paycheck of some description. And then from there, guys, I'm not sure what we're gonna do. It might make sense to just go hard and just like sail over and just see what we can do here. But I think tactically, well, strategically, in the short term, taking out Kislev is probably going to be where we want to focus our efforts. It's going to be a bit of a headache doing that with one army, that's all. It's going to be a headache doing it with one army when we are still getting attacked across the water for our capital. But like, let's see how we go. We've dealt with worse. So yeah, okay, let's continue. I'm bad. That would be hilarious. Honestly, I would laugh so hard. Okay, right, our ambushes rate. Right, they are just not... Right, he's going back... Ah, okay. Right, that could work in our favour, you know. Because depending on whether they actually successfully have the fights, this guy might go and... yeah, alright, okay. The Kislev just don't know what they're doing. They've, like, backed off, so that's not good, because I'm not generating any money from that. And scaling, I don't know why it's almost as if they knew I was there, even though I'm in ambush. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go over here. We're gonna go. This agent is just gonna go and generally have a look around. Not touching, although we should. We're not touching Bay of Blades just yet. Is there any way for me to get some cash without? I mean, there is, but with people that I don't want to really engage with. Okay. It's really hard to get gifts, isn't it, anymore? Like, obviously, so that's for military alliance, so I don't want that, but like, what if I just generally asked for payment? So if I demand payment, 201, yeah, you see, it's minus 1.4 already. Yes. All of my old tricks of begging for money, like, I can't work with at the minute. I think we may have to consider dropping her. I wasn't that fussed about having her anyway. We just got given her for free. Just trying to make sure that the money is, you know, we're not going to go bust before we do what we need to do in the coming turns. Hey, Stucky Yeti, how's it going? How's it going, everybody? What if, sorry, just threaten him. I mean, I could try, couldn't I? Do you think he'd say, I haven't tried successfully to actually pull off the threaten thing yet. Anyway, let's see. Okay. If he could come towards Bay of Blades, I would be thrilled. I'd be so happy. Oh shit, did they win or did they back? No, it's just that, okay, it's the main army is still there. You're a lover, not a threatener. Right, so they're still besieging here as well, okay. So if I can get out, if he's gonna keep going, if he's gonna edge closer and closer to Longship Graveyard, then I am gonna try and go out into the water next turn and kill him. Just to get me some cash. You know, Demon Prince has got to do what a Demon Prince has got to do. I don't know when the portals are opening. I think we might have had the notification at the end of last stream. So they should be coming up in a turn or two. Like, if it's bang on turn 30, then great. But like I say, yeah, we might have to accept that Bay of Blades is just... It's going to be hard to hang on to it while my army's not here. Yeah, she decided to go out for a little jaunt onto the ocean. And then she's decided to go home. Okay. What is she? What are they at? I'm just curious. Oh, they're at war with Clan Mulder. Maybe Mulder are giving them headaches, and he's decided that's more of a priority. I don't know. Okay. Right, one more turn, and let's see if they appear here. Threats can work. I actually saw a YouTube video of somebody threatening. I think it was Zhao Ming threatened Miao Ying to confederate, or vice versa, and they actually did it.
I will put out your eyes. I will rip out your...
Right, Felman Ingerson wants peace. Nah, not gonna do that. Sorry. You might be my only chance of getting a little bit of money. Right, what's going on here? What is going on? Right, they've decided to go up to that one instead, but then... Oh, they're just fooling around. I can't reach anything to actually fight it. And I definitely think the portals are going to open very soon. I don't know where the portals are in this kind of space. Look, we could chase this guy, you know, to the ends of the earth. We might just about be able to catch that guy, but what I think they're probably going to do is... yeah, it looks like they're going for Ice Strait Fjord. Alright. We'll move forward one more time in case there is an opportunity to actually fight something next turn. But again, I don't want him to see me, because then he'll just back off entirely. Like, he'll just be like, oh no, that guy is going to kick our ass. And we have, yeah, what we got here? We got Costaltin and Nordland that are probably coming across to us. So yeah, so we could have some spicy fights if we are going to go into Slaanesh's realm, because we won't necessarily be able to defend ourselves very well. Just for the sake of income, let's just see what we've got. Get some Plague Bearers and Exalted Plague Bearers. We've already built that chain up, so that's fine. So we could get some Rotflies, but I don't think so just yet. I think if anything, we might just want to go for a money building. Income generated. Yeah, okay, let's just put income in there. I wonder what goes into the calculation, see if it works. So I assume your power... I think so. It's probably got to be a power differential. Yeah, yeah. Oh, like you said, Freeburn, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Great minds think alike. Alright, okay. Let's... one last time, because I think the portals have got to be opening. I think this is going to be turn 31.
I will visit eternal torment upon all...
Ooh. I know she's at war with Scarbrand. That's not going to end well for me. No, we're not going to do that. Nurgle is... I love using Nurgle units. Nurgle is absolutely fantastic. Right. Oh, amazing. Give me money. Yeah, okay, there we go. So, they still haven't taken this. We might just about be able to catch this guy. Oh, don't go too far, come on. There we go, yeah, we've got him, okay. Alright, great. So, we can actually seduce one if we pay for it, but... It's that favour that you use for that, isn't it? Yeah, it is, okay. Alright, well, we don't need to fight this. Let's have a look at our glories. We do still need to get Khorne and Tzeentch high enough to unlock the various buffs and things. Undivided Glory, what we got? Slaanesh is a little bit lower though than our Nurgle, so let's go Slaanesh this time. Okay. So that guy is probably going to see me and just decide to like, yeah, back off now. So like I don't know what's going to happen there. I think the yeah, we're getting... If I could just stay here and fight, we can make so much cash, because we've got Costaltin, the Wood Elves, and we probably got... Oh, look, and the other Kislev army, and probably Nordland as well soon. Yeah, it could... Well, it could be, absolutely. Yeah, okay. I think my campaigns are interesting enough, thank you, I'm bad. How dare you? How dare you? Get out of town. Show your face in disgrace. Don't show your face in disgrace. I know what you're saying, though. But yeah, like, equally, like, I want to have fun. Like, we did do a domination campaign with Khorne. But I think this is quite... I'm quite invested in, obviously, making sure that we don't get rolled here. The biggest threats are going to be... my campaigns make you sleep. Shut up. You don't have to be here. Go and darken somebody else's doorstep. I'm only kidding. I like having you around. Alright, we'll just go into channeling stance and yeah, turn 31. So the portals are like, it's a bit, I don't know what makes it, in some campaigns I do, they open bang on turn 30. In other campaigns, like, I'm not sure what dictates when the campaign opens. I know, mod abuse. Oh, Rixton, by the... Oh, no, hang on. No, yeah, Rixton, thank you so much, dude, by the way, for the follow. You were follow number 637. Sorry, I just, for some reason, I didn't see that when it came up. I was probably nattering away. But yeah, thank you. I really appreciate the follow there, dude. Non-aggression with Saul. We were just at war with them a few turns ago. And they're at war with the Skaven. No, I don't think we'll get involved. If anything, what I think we should do is probably teleport over towards Kislev. The Honking Prince is back and ready for duty. Money's looking okay. Don't think we'll be able to reach this guy, or at least he'll back off if we did. Nah, definitely not. We could get to there in force march. And Costalton is clearly coming for... yeah, clearly coming for our territory. So I think we'll just march back down here and see what gives. See if he continues on. And we'll fight him again. And let's see what... it's probably like the same kind of army at this point in the campaign. Like, probably just like a load of Kossars, which it was last time. And we killed his... we've already killed his elemental bear, haven't we? Yeah, stage a mutiny, somebody in the chat. Not against me. And then the money is just about okay. So, if I could get this walled up at least. If I spend 2k on that. If I could build the first part of walls on this, like, we might stand a much better chance of actually hanging on. Alright, let's continue. He can't ban all of us. Oh, his finger's not quick enough. It does raise a very interesting question, though, talking about teleporting. Like, this campaign... this campaign is, like we were saying on Friday... Oh, sorry, on Thursday. You have threats all around you. Pretty aggressive threats at that as well. Look, I've got like 3 armies coming here. The Wood Elves will probably come at some point as well. I wonder if the best play with the Demon Prince campaign is to either fall back and take out the territory that Nakari's taking actually here. But like take out this territory here off the Chaos Warriors. So that's one option. Or just teleport somewhere else entirely. Just go somewhere safer. Somewhere safe with like, yeah, with green territory for you. What's my suitable climate? Is it, it's most, yeah, okay, so frozen, wasteland, chaotic wasteland, temperate island. That means Ulthuan's good for the Demon Prince. And savannah. And then uninhabitable, ocean. Well, what do you think, guys? And desert. Okay, so desert's not great. So that only precludes, like, out of our considerations, like the Warpstone Desert on this map at least, doesn't it? But on Mortal Empires, obviously, there'll be more places that are not particularly good for us. If he makes landfall and attacks that, he will attack it. Like, whereas if I force march, although we'll be in force march, which is kind of crappy, at least I can hopefully manage to... I can continue with trying to get Bay of Blades built up. And I don't think they'll be able to join any fight. They're probably not allied either. Okay, alright, fine. You went directly south and abandoned your start. That's interesting. What, so you just went into the... you know, you went straight for what? You went straight for, like, the Northern Empire. So, like, Laurelorn and stuff. That's actually not a bad idea, because there's much less down here. Yeah, I would have thought, actually, that's quite good. Because in my head, I'm still thinking that there's, like, you know, the entire world back here, but there really isn't. So you take out a couple of settlements here, make Marienburg your starting location, and then you just sweep across. And then you can essentially reach a point where you've just got all of this territory and then kind of push up on Kislev. Probably not a bad idea at all. I just came into this just thinking, like, let's have some fun without, at this point at least, thinking about what I might do if I was doing a sort of super serious, let's succeed at all costs type campaign. So yeah, money's barely okay, but like at least it's not in the red now. And I think the portals have got to open this coming turn. Which is a bit annoying because, yeah, we've got threats to deal with. But if we can get away, if we can deal with a couple of threats and then go into Slaaneish's realm, I think that's fine. Yeah, I'd have thought your income would be... Oh, has he backed off because he saw me? You absolute pussy. Okay. Well, I mean, that's one effect charging towards the settlement has. That's why I'm going around in ambush stance so much. Yeah, okay, here we go.
The god bear roars in pain. A death rattle.
Reavern, who to play on your first Mortal Empires? Who did you play? You have been playing Lizardmen, haven't you? Was it Lizardmen you were talking about?
Rifts and scarring the world with gateway.
Tell me some options and I'll choose one for you. Ooh, upkeep reduction all armies or total favour. 2k. If I could see how much my army's actually costing me, but in theory, as long as I'm saving more than 400 per turn, this should be better. I'm actually going to take a gamble, because I think if we're not, we're very close to saving about 400 per turn. Yeah, 705 now, you see, so that's actually better than the 2k. But the annoying thing is that Kostaltin has backed off. So, do we have enough allegiance to tell this guy to just come and defend Bay of Blades? And same with this guy as well. He's literally starved this dude out to nothing. And Felman Ingerson has had to make his army smaller. So it feels bad. It's probably over for scaling. But I'm going to tell them both to sort of come down here and try and defend my settlement. And then let's just see. No chance, is there? Yeah, I could go into Slaanesh's realm and rush it, like, really fast, but as long as nobody else is in there, remember, we're not going to go in to try and get the soul, we're just going to try go in to get a gift. So let's see if we can at least fight Kostaltin. Get him to come back to Bay of Blades, we'll go fight him, and then we'll go into Slaanesh's realm here. What's on the other side of that mountain range at the southwest edge of the map? So this is the Grey Mountains. So this is, yeah, this is the Grey Mountains. These are the mountains that divide the Empire and Britonia. And so where we are here with the coast, so this is supposed to be Corone, where the Bretonian capital is, and then the coast of Britonia goes down like this, and then it juts out a bit, and then it goes round some more. And then, yeah, so the Grey Mountains here are supposed to push through to Britonia. There's supposed to be various mountain passes between, and forts between Reichland and Britonia, one of which is Helmgart, which is one of the most important forts. And that's also, if you play Vermintide, where a lot of the action in Vermintide 2 takes place in Helmgart, in and around Helmgart. Some of the stuff they've done here is just kind of wedged together for... you know, just like making a map, but I think Castle Drachenfels is on the map here. That's supposed to be further down in the Grey Mountains. I think it's probably even supposed to be further down here. Yeah, so there you go. Play Imric. You've never let me live. You're never going to let me live that down, are you? Okay, all right. We're going to continue on then, guys. Let's see if we can just catch ourselves a spicy Kostaltin for breakfast. And then we are going to go and take the portal there. And if I'm generating some income now, we will look to just upgrade that, because I'm kind of wedded to needing to defend this now because we don't have another home. I'm just wondering if we should just forget about Bay of Blades, because it's going to be so hard to try and defend while my main army isn't here, even if it's only for... But it's only going to be for 5 or 6 turns, isn't it? Yeah, it's not going to be for long if we're just going in to get some money. Right, okay, yeah, okay, right, fine. We'll continue. I won't cancel the construction there. So let's carry on. Brant, thank you very much for the lurk. Good morning, good afternoon. All the High Elf Legendary Lords are all good fun. Yeah, Imric is a hard start, but it's a good fun campaign if you want a bit of a challenge. Some of the Lords on Ulthuan are a bit, you know, they're a bit tepid, like a bit vanilla in terms of their starts and stuff. Okay, Oracles of Tzeentch have gone into Slaanesh's realm, so I do need to get moving. And has Kostaltin just backed? Oh, he's going for a soul. He's going to get into the soul realms. Okay, yeah, alright. Well, so are we then. Alright, we're going to go for it now, I think. I think we just have to go for it. I can't guarantee where Nordland are going to go and what they're going to do, but hopefully they'll fight one of my Norscan buddies here. So we will go and, yeah, we'll just go and get inside Slaanesh's realm. I always just go and try and help the campaign out in the first soul, and then I've never failed a campaign yet. Like, just going into Slaanesh's realm in terms of Rift 1, and then getting my souls on Rifts 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's how I've won, like, every campaign I've run or off stream, pretty much. So we are going to go into... So yes, we could teleport somewhere, and then we'd come out and wreak some havoc. But what I think we'll probably do is come out after we've been in the Dark Prince's realm and then teleport somewhere and wreak some havoc. We'll do it that way. So, right.
The realm of chaos. A place unbound.
Okay. So we will just we will go as far as, it's slightly dictated by what's happening outside as well. I'd love to get all the way down, but the problem is that, yeah, Thingamajiggy, I can't see him, but where is he? Kairos is, oh, here he is. Problem is that Kairos is in here. So, like, if we go down a level every single turn even, I think we'll overtake him, because I do find that normally, sometimes they don't go down a level every turn. He'll probably go here, then there. Then whether or not he gets down, I think it's kind of here before it gets a bit easier, before it gets narrower. Like there's sort of less distance to cover between portals and things. Like, so if we can overtake him, we'll go all the way to the bottom and we'll try and get the maximum gift. If it looks like he's going to get there and he gets like more than a turn ahead of us for whatever reason, we'll probably just leave with like one of these gifts, like maybe this one or this one. So let's see how we go. And let's do, right, this is what I'm kind of keen to see, if it's possible to try and get this done. I'll try and get the first part of our defences built at Bay of Blades. So yeah, here, I'll try and get the first part of the defences built here. And then the next job will be getting the defences built up at Seductive Cesspool. Okay, so let's just try and get through the next few turns while we try and get some goodies. Right, let's continue. Why Slaanesh first? Because you can get lots of, yeah, so Rixton, again, thank you for the follow, Rixton. They basically, Slaanesh offers you gifts to leave the realm, and those gifts get progressively better and better. Arguably, there are different effects, but there's money gifts. Like, on the first level we go down, they'll offer you, like, 15,000. Sometimes by the end, like, they're offering you, like, 100k to leave. Alright, so this guy, I don't know what he's doing, but he's going to be in trouble if he loses Longship Graveyard. However, that said, that's fantastic for me. Faction destroyed scaling, there we go. Fantastic for me, because I could get Longship Graveyard back as soon as we come out. The real shame I had to get rid of that agent, because we've got portals to close now. I can get I could just recruit one though, couldn't I? With a better trait as well. Allures is good. Strategist is also quite good. Yeah, for an agent as well. Extra movement range on the map. Let's do that. Don't know if we'll close this one, but like we certainly have to do something, I expect, because... yeah, because there's going to be an army coming out of there that's going to besiege my capital. So yeah. If you take the tempting rewards, can you re-enter the realm though? No, I don't think so. I think you are banned from going back in for that rift phase. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. But yeah, Elite Nom Nom. That's a fantastic name. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Just being Kislev makes them snowball. The problem with making the bonuses too good, it was cause strong early factions like Kislev to snowball too hard. Kislev snowball anyway. Like, they just have so many cheats. Like, honestly, I think the game is desperate to keep Kislev in the soul race as well. But then, you know, sometimes strange things do happen. But the best success I've had with knocking Kislev out was just, yeah, just like racing down there with Scarbrand. And I think I killed Katerin by like turn 32. Alright, good old Buttockquake can only go one way this turn, which is down here. Right, so we'll teleport down. So there's no gift from that. Could get attacked, but probably won't happen. And we're just keeping an eye on Kairos. So every time so that first one doesn't count, but every time we go down a level now. I think if you hover over them, does it tell you? So this is the circle of avidity. This is the circle of gluttony. This is the circle of carnality. This is the circle of paramountcy. Circle of vainglory. Circle of indolency. And I don't know if that's actually classed as the Dark Prince's realm there. Yeah. Okay. So like the gifts are linked to the actual circle that you're in. It's a bit of a like, it's kind of like a play of, it's a bit like Dante's Inferno, isn't it? Just like mixed in with various other kind of fantasy type elements. Alright, okay, so yeah, let's continue on. How many hours until 1.1? I don't know. Have they said if it's going to be 3 PM? 6 PM? Like, things are usually 3 PM. Oh, she is going to attack me. Okay. Alright, we'll go fight this. What's the worst thing that we're facing in here? Heartseekers. Okay, they're pretty dangerous. Exalted Demonettes. I think we'll be fine. Okay, and Spawn of Slaanesh. Alright, let's go. Lavitia. What a name. But is that name as good as Buttock Quake Fondlefist? That's what that is the question on everyone's lips right now. Yeah, I would predict 3 PM. So around the time, probably around the time, I don't know what time I'm going to be able to start tomorrow, but as soon as we start, we will hopefully be able to go over patch notes. And I've got to make a call because if there's a potential for it to crash the game, we'll have to start something fresh tomorrow. So I don't know if we'll just start Demon Prince again, which will be a bit frustrating, but it is one of the campaigns that we haven't done. Or if they're fixing the mass issues around Slaanesh, we might actually start Slaanesh, because that's like the mass issues around charging and Slaanesh's skill tree, which I know they're doing that part at least. Okay, so right, they are obviously quite a fast, dangerous army. We're like slower and have heavier hitting elements. And my Skinwolves will actually do really well against things like Hellstriders and Seekers of Slaanesh and stuff. So what have we got? Where did I leave this? Yeah, we got some Toads, okay. Alright, so we would... The way I was doing it the other day, I was kind of mixing up. We just got some fast elements on each flank, that kind of thing. So let's put some Toads and... yeah, probably put these guys up here. You go on one. Demon Prince can just do whatever. And then we got Nurglings. Yeah, we got some Nurglings. We still got our... Need to make sure that we can actually hold against Exalted Demonettes. And then we do have a few missile units as well, don't we? Beast of Nurgle. It's our first outing with the Beast. I'd rather have had 2 of them. It's the only thing I've got that isn't, at the moment, that isn't the Demon Prince or Hero that can actually do some good work against, like, large... he's not anti-large, but he can get some work in if you leave him attacking, like, say, a general or a monster or something. And he also applies this Slime Trail effect, which does, yeah, -5 melee attack and -10% speed around himself. So he's quite good just trying to tarp it, trying to help tarp it various things into place. Alright, I'm going to put you here as well. So you're going to go into group 1, 2. And then I'm just going to put the Demon Prince on group 3. Yeah, okay, let's go. Go take a look. I'm just going to put these guys up here at the moment, because if they're... It depends where they're going to... Did I forget? I did forget him. We might have to have a fight against the Hellstriders and stuff over here. What do we have? We have Fate of Buna. Right, Demon Prince come back, because there are Furies coming. Yeah, not touching any of this. I will just put them into defensive stance, though. So if they send Spawn that way as well, that's fine. I think what we're probably going to end up... Are they fighting me in the air? That's alright as well. Yeah, that's okay, because they'll get shot by horrors now. They're going to make frontal charges, I don't mind too much. Let's just move forwards. Let these guys fight. Make sure that we are focusing the stuff in the air. And then I'm going to bring this stuff. Yeah, we're going to go over, probably go over here onto the Spawn and get into some of the Exalted Demonettes here. So we're going to send the Rotflies onto the Exalted Demonettes, and then over here, they've actually backed off, yeah. So we're probably just going to come in the back then. Go for whatever we can in the back at the start. Phantasmagor is a fantastic spell, but I don't think anything's like really low enough for it to have too much of an effect so far. Put this here. It's a little bit messy, like this isn't the best. I was hoping that we could fan through, but like what I'll try and do here is push through with a at least one unit. In fact, probably both Plague Toads. Yeah, try and push across. So Nurglings are a little bit throwaway. These guys supported by... Yeah, we can do that to get that over with quickly. Right, okay, let's do that through there, and then let's get the Demon... I think we'll get the Demon Prince to go over here. Skin Wolves, we're probably doing some work there, but, like, yeah, let's bring them back. And let's put this down here. Gehenna's Golden Globe. Oh, I don't know how to do this safely. Probably will put it through there. And if it hits some Nurglings or something, like, it's not, you know, it's fine, isn't it? I should definitely try and make sure it doesn't hit the... is that... Yeah, that's just Nurglings. Try pull back here. And then all of this stuff, yeah, just get onto the cavalry. Alright, that was actually pretty good. Yeah, that's actually done quite well. Skin Wolves have rallied. Demon Prince is going hard. Let's see if we can just try and create a break. I mean, some of these units have got really high leadership, but I'll put that down there, because we may as well. And then let's just check what we're all firing at now. Yes, this is okay. Nurglings are all alive. Yo, Krieger, how's it going? Yeah. It's going pretty well. Gehenna's Golden Globe again. Nah, I think we'll leave that one. Okay. Alright, we've won. They've just got some spawn to kill, by the looks of it. Yeah, let's get everybody across here. So the Skin Wolves, remember, they do have regen, which is quite nice. They haven't actually lost that many models. Enemy General down. Butterquake is just chilling in the air. He wasn't like a massive part of this battle. But yeah, nevertheless, he's pretty, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Before we continue, let's just get a... We do have Fleshy Abundance, don't we? Yeah. Get a heal just onto Butterquake before we finish the fight. Pop that down as well. I don't think he'd taken any damage, but it's no harm. Alright, let's go. You really enjoyed the final battle of the Vortex campaign. Yeah, the final battle's okay. It's quite fun, isn't it? It's a bit hectic. First time you do it, it's definitely very fun when you have all the other factions coming on. Like, that is kind of quite exciting, I suppose. A lot of the Vortex campaigns in Warhammer 2, though... oh, yeah, this is interesting for you three, Vern. In Warhammer 2, not everybody does the Vortex race. So, like, the Tomb Kings, the Vampire Coast, various DLC lords that were, like, added later in Warhammer 2's patch cycle, they kind of, some of them have their own unique campaigns, rather than doing the Vortex, so, which is fantastic, because I hope they implement the same kind of logic onto this map with some of the later lords that they add in DLC and things. Yeah, so, like, there's some really fun little campaigns. Like, I know that I remember that Deathmaster Snitch and Malice have both got fun Vortex campaigns. With, like, you know, they get their own... There's various unique cutscenes and objectives, and it's pretty fun. What are we going for? We're still behind with Slaanesh, so I think we'll still go